Right now, as you're listening and watching this, I'm just an ordinary guy. I'm not famous, I'm not rich, I don't have a safety net or some magical advantage that makes my life easier than anyone else's. I'm 36 years old, I worked almost 2 decades in retail, and I'm still figuring out how to make my passion into something real. And yet, I believe with every fiber of my being that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. Not someday, not after a miracle, but right now, today. Every morning I walk into work, I feel it. The routine, the sameness, the sense that I'm just one more person punching a clock, blending into the background of thousands of others. My bosses don't notice the hours I put in, the way I hold my team together, or how I always try to be the calm one when everything is falling apart. It's easy to believe that that means I'm small, invisible, replaceable. But here's what I've learned: ordinary doesn't mean powerless, ordinary doesn't mean worthless. Ordinary just means you haven't been seen in the right light yet. And sometimes you have to be the one to turn on that light. When I sit down to game, something shifts. The headset goes on, the screen lights up, and suddenly I'm in a world where my actions matter. In Battlefield 5, when my squad needs me to revive them under fire, I don't think, I just move. In CS, when the round comes down to a 1v2, I know my teammates are counting on me. In Black Ops 6, when I'm playing Team Deathmatch or Kill Confirm after a long day, I feel myself unwind. But I also feel the spark of competition and drive come back alive. In these moments, I'm not ordinary. I'm present. I'm engaged. I'm relied on. And it hits me. That's who I really am. Not the invisible retail worker, not the guy lost in routines. I'm someone who can stay calm under pressure, someone who can lead, someone who can adapt. Gaming doesn't just entertain me, it reminds me that extraordinary has always been inside me. I remember standing at work, staring at my boss, micromanaging every detail of my shift. He tells me how to fold shirts, how to speak to customers, how to breathe, and I feel something crack inside me. This is a job I once loved. I used to walk into the store with pride, ready to give it my best. But under his constant criticism, I feel smaller and smaller until one day I realize I'm done. Right there in that moment, I decide I can't keep living like this. Won't let my worth be dictated by someone who doesn't see me. And that's when the seed is planted. Maybe I don't know how yet, but I'm going to build something of my own. Something where I set the rules, where I don't have to apologize for who I am. People think extraordinary happens in flash. Like one viral video changes everything. Like one promotion at work makes life perfect. But it doesn't. Right now, extraordinary is showing up when I'm tired. It's hitting record even when I feel like no one cares. It's writing scripts in my head while I'm on the bus home. It's squeezing in gameplay when my kids are asleep. Extraordinary is in these small, quiet decisions that stack up, and over time they build something massive. So, when I upload another video, when I write another line, when I share another thought, I'm not just posting content. I'm proving to myself that I'm building brick by brick. And that's the truth for you as well. You don't need one big moment, you need persistence in the small ones. And here's the reality: every creator, every entrepreneur, every athlete you admire, they started out just like you. My idol, Jack Frags, he didn't wake up one day with millions of subs. He was just another gamer who pressed record. That writer who changed your life, they sat at a desk with a blank page and no audience. And that entrepreneur with a fancy car, they were just another employee dreaming about something more. The only difference between them and us, they kept going. They believed they had something worth sharing, or a passion, even when nobody was watching. And that means it's possible, right now, for you and for me. I'm 36. I have kids. I have bills. I have days where I'm so exhausted from work that even sitting down to game feels like too much. But I keep going. Not because it's easy, but because I know the alternative. I know what it feels like to wake up and feel like life is passing me by. And I refuse to let that be my story. Being ordinary is actually my greatest strength. Because I know struggle, I know burnout, I know what it feels like to be invisible. And that's exactly why my voice matters. Because when I share, people recognize themselves in my story. They realize they're not alone. And I hope you do. That's how ordinary becomes extraordinary. Through connection, through honesty, through showing up anyway. So let me tell you this. Right now, wherever you are, whatever your situation looks like, you have what it takes. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need permission. You don't need everything figured out. Extraordinary isn't waiting somewhere far away. It's already inside you, in your persistence, in your passion, in your refusal to quit. If an ordinary guy like me can step up, hit record, and try to build something from scratch, then so can you. Because ordinary people like us, we're the ones who change the world. Not all at once, but step by step, story by story, video by video. And that's why I believe, with everything in me, that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. See you in the next one, guys.